All right, good morning, YouTube. Two Guns Tony here, and a little bit different view today, but we're going to go do something a little bit different today. Now, if you've watched my channel for a while, you might know what we're about to go do, but this is one of my other favorite hobbies that I enjoy. I don't know if you could necessarily call going to the range a hobby. Do it long enough, it actually becomes sort of a lifestyle. You know, you like going to the gym. You just want to go and train and shoot. It's a good time. So we're going to a private outdoor range. I shouldn't say it's not private. It's public, but you have to have a membership, so it's somewhat exclusive. It's called the Escondido Fish and Game Association in Escondido. So they got pistol and rifle ranges. And we're going to go up there and talk about shooting and things of that sort. So here we go. It's not going to be very much. So in case you're wondering, this is my 2017 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. There's not much done to it. I've only added like a CB radio in it to do some trails, things like that with some buddies. So I haven't done really anything to it other than put the camera mount right there. I bought this as a graduation gift to myself back in 2017 when I graduated and I got my first big boy job, which was a school teacher, by the way. I was a middle school teacher at a private Catholic school down in San Diego. It was an awesome time. Had a great time doing it, had a great time learning. I really loved the job. I loved the kids, the parents. It was a really rewarding job. Some of my students actually watch this channel, so I got to be careful with what I say and do sometimes, but all right, guys, here we are at the Escondido Fish and Game Association. I'm up here at our pistol range. It's a 50-yard pistol range. I'm only shooting out to 10 yards today. I got two guns to show you today, two guns to bring out to the range. So I talked a little bit in some of my other videos about, you know, not all the time is throttle therapy the answer. Sometimes I need some trigger therapy, right? You know, have a hard week at work, and I just want to come out here to the range, relax, and focus on my fundamentals of marksmanship and just have a good time. So that's what we're out here doing today. All right, guys, this is my Colt King Cobra 357 Magnum. I love this little wheel gun. I love it because I reload ammunition and it just makes going to the range really simple for me. So here's my reloaded ammunition. Right there, I make this at home on my press. So for those of you that watched the previous video, I talked about how this channel was, I originally meant it to be a sort of like a gun tube channel, you know, a pew tube. I wanted to do tutorials and things like that, but YouTube doesn't like that very much. So it is what it is. This is just going to be like my normal videos where I just take you along to go do what I go do, all right? So it's a double action, single action, which means I could pull the hammer back and have a light trigger pull, or I leave it forward and do the double action. So let's give it a double action shot. Not too shabby, huh? Need to relax. First shot of the day. Exciting. It's actually the first time I've gone shooting in a while. Probably like a month. There's the one that I wanted. And just for all you internet range safety officers out there, I got my eyes, I got my ears in. And that's it. It's 10 rounds, 6 rounds right there. That's 6 rounds. No, it's not a 10-round revolver. So I can collect up all my brass right here and store it for reloading when I get home. So I don't think I've ever mentioned this on my channel, but one of my jobs in the Marine Corps was marksmanship instructor. I was a PMI, primary marksmanship instructor in the Marine Corps, which is basically the first person that teaches a Marine how to shoot in the Marine Corps. So I worked at boot camp in San Diego, a place called Edson Range, and I taught recruits how to fire the M16A4 service rifle. I came in on the A2, and then by the time I was coaching, we had already moved up to the A4. And during that time was the time that we transitioned from qualifying with iron sights to ACOGs. That was pretty interesting. I had one of the first platoons to qualify for marksmanship on the ACOG mounted on their M16A4. All right, let's give it some single action shots now. Let's see. Whew, much different trigger pull. So yeah, I do make these rounds. I basically buy factory ammunition. I shoot it out, and then I reload it about 5, 6, 11 times. Make the economy out. There's a huge ammo shortage right now. I'm pretty sure you know that if you buy and shoot guns. One of the easiest way is to reload to get over that shortage. But a lot of people are reloading now, which is good. You learn a lot more about ammunition, your firearms, when you reload it. You get a lot better understanding, and also you get better results. You get better accuracy out of reloaded ammunition if you do it right. If you pay attention and you keep logs. So I'm just shooting 38 special out of this. Just standard loads. I wish I could really do it justice and describe to you, the state of mind that I'm in as I'm thinking through my trigger pull and my breathing, trying to make sure my sights are aligned on target. It's really sort of like, I don't do a lot of meditation, but from what people describe it to me, it's like almost a meditative state as I'm sort of focused on these external things and making them line up so that I can, push a projectile onto a target at 2,000 feet per second. It's pretty incredible, It's like I said, it's like riding a motorcycle when you're solo. You're just it's just you, the machine, and the road all working in harmony to get you down the road, to get you where you want to be. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing. All right, let's go take a look at the target. Now, look, I'm just out here having fun, having a big time. So again, all you wait for it to go cold. We're gold. Okay, good. So for all you internet sharpshooters out there, please try not to eat me alive as I go inspect this target. Yeah, it definitely needs some warm up. Not too bad, but not good. But I had fun, and that's what matters. All right, guys. This is my Glock 19. I have a Surefire XC1 weapon light on it, and it has Trijicon night sights. There's a lot of opinions on guns out there, but I get asked often, I'm thinking about buying my first gun, especially this year. I've been asked a lot by people, You know, I'm thinking about buying my first gun. What should I buy? What's going to be great? And, you know, my first answer is always, well, have you ever shot a gun before? Have you gone to the range? Have you shot a gun? And I always tell them, you know, you probably should do that, right? So then, you know, the next question is, you know, what's the purpose for the gun? You know, the default answer is always self-defense. You know, I want something to protect myself with. I want something to protect my family with. Okay, so then we start talking about different makes and models. Like that should honestly be the last question, the last unknown when it comes to buying a firearm. You know, well, you know, one is, why do you need it? Okay. Two is, have you shot before? Like, can you be safe? Do you know how it works? And then three is figuring out make and model. Now, when we're at that point of the conversation, my default answer is always the Glock 19. Now, personally, I think there are better guns than the Glock 19. But for a beginner, for a first-time shooter, or someone that is not going to constantly practice and constantly be at the range shooting 100 to 200 rounds every range day, the Glock 19 is the most user-friendly pistol out there. It's a reason why it's so ubiquitous in all the movies and all over the world, and police departments and this and that. I mean, this gun is just everywhere because it's so easy to use. And I mean, some people compare it to the AK-47. You know, it's just a simple tool that's meant to work every single time. So I love this gun. You know, I've owned a few of these. They're great. Like I said, the modifications I have done to it: Trijicon sights, weapon light, and a magwell. All right. So again, I reload the 9mm too. So let's grab some of my reloaded 9mm here, throw it in a magazine, and get some shots off. The wind's really going. I'm kind of behind a berm. Hopefully it comes out all right on the audio. I have no idea what the gunshots are going to sound like on the audio, to be honest with you. All right. Let's take a look here. Let's see how she goes. This is just a great way to clear my head. You know, stop thinking about my Kawasaki that's still in the shop, getting worked on. All the other, you know, worries, the problems that I got going on. And just focus on myself, this tool, and my goal with hitting the center mass. All right, not too shabby. Well, I'm not going to sit here and bore you with all the rounds I'm going to shoot today, but let's go down there and take a look at the target so I can get internet roasted, and we'll talk a little bit more, and I'll close this video out for you. Let's go. All right, all good. Everything's all set up. Let me turn this off. All right. Range is cold. It's nice. I'm the only one out here on the range. Actually, I coached a junior marksmanship tournament this morning. So I coach kids on basic shooting fundamentals. Not bad. Looks like I dropped one out. You know, probably just rushing it. I'll take it. We're going to leave it up there. All right, guys. Well, if you enjoyed this type of content, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. It's a little bit different than what I normally do. It's not a moto vlog, but this channel is just really about me and what I want to do and the things that I want to have. I just happen to do it quite often on the motorcycle. All right. If you got something else you want to see me do, drop a comment down below. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm Two Guns Tony, and I'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully the next one is a Kawasaki ride. I should be picking it up tomorrow. Take care.